If I had to start from zero and save my first $1,000 in 2026, this is exactly how I would do it. The first thing I'd understand is that saving your first $1,000 isn't about becoming wealthy overnight. It's about building discipline and proving to yourself that you can manage money responsibly. This first milestone creates momentum, and once you hit it, everything else becomes easier. Step 1 would be setting a clear purpose for the money. I wouldn't save this $1,000 to invest or spend. I'd save it as an emergency fund, something that gives me peace of mind. When you know why you're saving, you're far more likely to stay consistent. Step 2 would be tracking every dollar I spend for 30 days. Not forever, just 1 month. In 2026, there are countless apps that make this easy, but even writing it down in your notes works. Tracking shows you where your money actually goes, and most people are surprised by how much they spend on things they don't really need. Step 3 would be cutting expenses, but only temporarily. I wouldn't eliminate all fun from my life. Instead, I'd reduce unnecessary spending, like eating out less, pausing a subscription or two, and avoiding impulse purchases. Small changes, like saving $10 a day, can add up to $300 a month without feeling extreme. Step 4 would be automating my savings. As soon as I get paid, I'd transfer money into a separate high-yield savings account. Even if it's just $25 or $50 per paycheck, the habit matters more than the amount. Automation removes the temptation to spend what you're trying to save. Step 5 would be focusing on increasing my income. There's a limit to how much you can cut from your expenses, but there's no real limit to how much you can earn. Cutting costs helps at the beginning, but income is what truly speeds things up. That's why in 2026, I'd focus a lot of my energy on finding ways to bring in extra money. I'd start by looking at skills I already have. Maybe that's writing, editing, graphic design, video editing, tutoring, or managing social media. With so many online platforms available in 2026, turning a skill into income is more accessible than ever. Even taking on 1 or 2 small freelance projects a month can make a big difference. If freelancing isn't an option, I'd look for flexible side gigs. That could mean delivery work, online micro-tasks, virtual assistants, or picking up extra shifts at my current job. I'd also go through my home and sell unused items, clothes, electronics, furniture, or anything collecting dust. Not only does this bring in quick cash, but it also creates a sense of progress right away. I'd treat every extra dollar earned as mission money for my $1,000 goal. Instead of spending it, I'd send it straight to savings. Even earning an extra $200 to $300 a month can cut the time it takes to reach $1,000 in half. The goal isn't to overwork myself forever. It's to push hard for a short period to reach a meaningful milestone. Step 6 would be tracking my progress visually. Saving money feels much easier when you can actually see your progress. I wouldn't rely on memory or guesswork. I'd make my goal visible. That could be a simple chart on my wall, a savings tracker in an app, or even a checklist where I color in each milestone. Every time I add money to my savings, I'd update my tracker. Watching the number grow, even slowly, creates motivation. It turns saving into a game instead of a chore. Each deposit becomes a small win, and those wins build confidence over time. Tracking progress also keeps me accountable. If I notice that my savings haven't increased in a while, it's a clear signal to adjust, either spend less, earn more, or refocus on the goal. Most importantly, visual progress reminds me that my efforts are working. Seeing my savings grow from $100 to $500 and eventually to $1,000 would reinforce the habit of saving. By the time I reach my goal,
I wouldn't just have money in the bank, I'd have proof that I can set a financial goal and achieve it. Finally, I'd remind myself that the first $1,000 is the hardest. Once you reach it, your mindset changes. You feel more confident, less stressed, and more in control of your finances. Saving your first $1,000 in 2026 isn't about perfection. It's about consistency, patience, and making small, smart decisions every day. And once you reach that first milestone, you set the foundation for real financial freedom.